Boom, boom. This is Kendra. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit of Bleach Immortal Soul, so we got a few things to cover. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, first up, as we said from yesterday's video, the actual Soul season pass is gone, and the shop for the challenge event has closed. So I hope everybody was able to use up all the keys on the grid and hopefully progress pretty far. Now, the other options we got here is we've got a brand new gameplay mode called Treasure Trial. You should see it right here on your screen. Not a fan of this. What this basically is you can see they've taken the Series Challenge screen and they've replaced it with this little gameplay mode here. Basically, this is you have to beat a very high-powered team. Teams rank at 1.1 million. I know that's extremely high. You're going to need a high team to get through this, but then they're going to impose these ridiculous requirements on you. You can clear it just by achieving the victory. So basically, you can use your base team and advance through, but you don't get any rewards. You don't get the singular chest. You don't get the chest here on the corner unless you actually complete the silver and the gold challenge. You get quests. You get the chests for that. Achieving the victory just passes you to the next level. So as you look right here, and this one I completed the silver, so I got one. This one I just could not beat it because it had ridiculous requirement. You couldn't use an attack character, could not use any Azure Dragon or any White Tiger. Basically, I was stuck with Vermilion Bird and Tortoise, and only support and tanks. And at a 1.1 million team blasted me away. I mean, I was unable to complete. I got completely wiped. So I put my regular team in, which is about 850,000, and I beat him. Didn't lose anybody, and I beat him, so I passed. But I did not get any of the reward chests. Okay. Then in the third one here, this one was you could use 3 Azure Dragons in fewer rounds. I did it in 3 rounds. This one was an easy complete for me. 4 right here. This one right here. I achieved it. I did it first with this. I got my Ichigos mixed up in this one. Yeah. Okay. So make sure that you use it's Dan Guy Ichigo, not regular Ichigo. I know that picture looks like Dan Guy, so I should have known it was Dan Guy. But don't use regular Ichigo. It's Dan Guy Ichigo that needs to be used in this. Base Ichigo will not give you that, even though I beat it with base Ichigo. So you need Urahara and base Ichigo. So as you can see, a myriad of requirements to do this, to get the chest. Basically, you want to get to... I think it goes up to 20. Yeah, it goes to 20. And you can get choosing, you know, final rewards and stuff here. So it's got some pretty nice stuff. But the requirements just make it you need a very well-rounded account, basically, because your team is virtually useless. I mean, your team can advance you through, but you don't get any of the rewards. So, and it's 1.1 million was the base team. I mean, I went up against the 1.1 million in trial 1. That's what it was. So if this is not keyed to your account, and I don't think it is, then this gameplay mode is not going to be for any lower or mid-level players. Won't be able to complete it at all. They won't even be able to advance, just simply because of the fact that the team that you're going up against is far too powerful. At 1.1 million, you know, my team, I have a 4.79 million account and a high-level team, pretty much close to max, and I'm only pulling out about 800. I think it's like 850,000 is what my team, my standard base team that I use for PvP and that I use for PvE, it sets at about 850,000. We can look at it real quick here. Challenge. So let's go. Okay, so I'm up to 5. So let's challenge it here. So my base team is at 841,648. That's with V2, Urokura, Sassy, Full Hollow Ichigo, White Ichigo, Kenpachi, and Tensa Sangetsu. This is I am at currently 841,000. This team is at 1.1 million 1.1 million, almost 1.2, just slightly below 1.2. So 1.1 million 938.2. So that's what you're going to have to go up against. Very high powered team. In the first level, I lost Tensa Zangetsu. And when I beat them, there's very few that I haven't lost one character. So this is a very high team, and as you can see, these are not low-level characters. These are, tanks, good attackers, a Dan guy Ichigo in there. So, will I beat this level? Just see if I could beat this level. Now, this is with my base team, so I'm not looking at any of the requirements as what they are. So you go first because they don't have any initiative. So it's a chance for you to do some damage. So you can usually take out a couple of characters on the first slot. And then they'll rage. And as you can see, they could do some damage. So it's definitely a 1.1 million team. There's no doubt about that. Why did they let her do 2 rages? What? What's that 3 rage crap? But anyway, so as you can see, it's a very high-powered team. So this is not going to be for low-level, mid-level characters. I don't even think they're going to be able to get through the first stage. I doubt very seriously if I'm going to be able to complete it myself. There's inevitably going to become a stage in the higher levels where I'm just, don't have quite enough oomph. You just have to beat it. It doesn't matter if everybody gets wiped except for one player. As long as you win the battle, you advance. You don't get any of the special rewards though. Just for winning the battle, you have to actually complete the other challenges. Okay, so this one here was just a cheap battle. I didn't have 3 vermilions, and I didn't use rage attacks fewer than 5 times. So I don't get any of the rewards except for a base little reward like that. You'll see that the 2 chests are locked. So this was it right here. So you see, they're locked. Did not get them. So silver and gold, you have to unlock those to get those. And like I say, so it's a very, very, very high level gameplay. You can get information on it right here. 20 stages. Players can attempt multiple times. Okay, it doesn't cost resources. You can play it multiple times. You can play it. As many times as you want to try to get all the rewards. So you don't have to do it in one shot. And the prizes require that players meet requirement of clearing system. Okay, so that's basically it. Just saying that if you don't complete the silver to gold challenge, you don't get the silver gold rewards. So pretty simple. It's not a gameplay I'm very fond of. I understand why they did it, just to mix things up. It's only up for 2 weeks. The rewards, not bad, not not very, very good. It'd be nice if they had some type of UR reward in the inbox. I think if you get right to here, you deserve something. This is SSR shards, and this is SSR weapon shards. This is not UR stuff. You can't even see what it is. They won't even let you click on it to confirm what it is. Yeah, not well thought out, not well set in terms of anything. They got a leaderboard. I'm at 8. Some of these guys have completed it. Tensa, Okada, and King Souls. But if you look at them, look at what they completed it. They're at 683 was the lowest. Okay, Zem got there pretty high at 563. Okay, so So these, as you can see, these are high level accounts. Some of the others, you know, yeah, all of these, yeah. See, look at 2 and 9. Yeah, you know, these probably not going to be able to get any higher than that. But it's up for a couple of weeks, so go ahead and give it a try. See what you can do. If you can knock through it, if you're not, you know, you do get, you know, if you do beat the team, you get a reward. It's very low level, but so to get the real rewards, you're going to need to actually beat the main, complete the silver and the gold challenges. But you know, it's up for a couple weeks. So I'll play it every day. I'll try to do like 3 or 4 of the levels and just work my way through it and see how far I can get. I doubt if I'll be able to complete it. Just have to see. You know, I would like to get to 20 to get to that main chest there and see what's in the reward. But you know, I'm at 840, 845 in there at 1.1 million, 1.2 million almost. So difficult to determine whether or not I'll be able to get that far. But it is something to give it a try. So give it a try. You might like it. A lot of games have this. Mobile Legends Adventures, if you play that, AFK type game, they have the same gameplay. I think it's called Glory Road or something like Glory. You basically, you're on a ship, and the ship goes through a channel and it comes to a gate, and there's 3 requirements. You know, if you base beat the team, you get through the gate. But you know, and then there's 2 other chests to get a reward, and you have to do something special like have 5 martial characters in your team, or you know, 5 tech characters or 4 tech carriers, or use 2 specific characters like they had with the Ichigo and the Urahara trial that you saw there. So it's the same type of gameplay. So it's not surprising that they introduced something like this. But I think they put it a little bit too high. It's not something that every character can enjoy because of the fact that it's it's very high level characters. I would have liked to see it more scaled. Start out at something, you know, mid to high level if you wanted to do that, and then start focusing, you know, about 1.1 million, 1.2 million. I would expect, you know, at stage 10 or 11 before we start seeing something that high. But it don't. So I'm not sure how much of an increase there's going to be in the levels. But if it gets much above 1.2, 1.3, I probably will have trouble even beating it with my base team. I mean, I got a pretty good base team. With Orochi's Shield and with Zazi's Revive, I can last a long time. But I don't know if I'll be able to last from shots, you know, that big. It is good that you get the beginning. The other team does not have any initiative. So as long as you have, you know, with your initiative, you will be able to go first. So that's helpful if you do have Azure Dragon and White Tiger, because you can up their emblem with soul stones, and you can actually make them get enough rage so that they have a rage to start the battle. Tensa, White Ichigo, and usually Iroquois, or not Iroquois, but Full Ichigo, usually start off with a rage because they get rage to start the battle. So they have enough, their rage meters full when they start, so they can jump right out with rage. So that's some way to give yourself a slight advantage, since you will be going first. Since in all the trials I've done so far, none of them had initiative. Their initiative had always been 0, so I've always been able to go first. So hopefully that will stay true for the rest of the trial until we can get to the main chest. But we'll have to see. All right, so it is a new gameplay up. Go ahead and give it a try. You might find something interesting. A little bit different, so it's something nice that they tried. But I just think it's a little bit too high level, so I'm not really that big of a fan of it. All right, so thanks a lot for watching. All right, remember to subscribe to the channel. Once you've subscribed, you'll see a bell. Click on the bell and get notified each time I do drop a video. Also, remember to like and share the video, as it does help the channel immensely. So this is Kid Mirror, and I'm coming at you from the corner, signing out.